What's going on YouTube? George here. Hope you're all amazingly well. Today's video, obviously a food shopping video. A lot of you guys love this kind of stuff. It not only like shows you how I do it, but it also helps you guys out and you can implement it into your own diet. Like I've always told you guys, I'm not IFBB Pro. I'm not a famous fitness YouTuber, famous Instagram fitness person. And a lot of these people nowadays, they have they're sponsored by meal prep companies, and they get all their shit sent to them every week, without a doubt. And they're like, buy these meals, and you look at these meals, and it's like £3 a meal, and you're like, what the fuck? I haven't got money for that kind of stuff. I don't get nothing sent to me food-wise, anything like that. So we have to do it on our own. Us like working class, kind of down to normal people in this life. We have to kind of go shopping and cook for ourselves. So today's video, I'm going to take you through a bodybuilding food shop, and I'm just going to show you foods, meats, all that kind of stuff, what I buy, why I use it, and what I use them with. For example, like I make smoothies and stuff like that. So I'm going to take you through that, going to take you through how long this food's kind of last me, and I'm also going to show you the cost of it, just to get you a good idea of what I do on a budget, I should say. Fuck me, I couldn't get my words out then. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If we can get 150 likes on this, make sure you smash the like button. It really would help me out, and it helps the channel grow. And yeah, I really would appreciate that. So before I actually probably get started, this is always become an occurrence for me in videos now. If I can get any advice, like maybe try something new that I haven't tried before, that you guys would recommend, then definitely recommend it to me. But every time I do these videos, people tell me, why do you shop at Aldi? Shop at Lidl. Aldi is just around the corner from me. Aldi's the closest shop. I haven't got a Lidl near me. I haven't got a Sainsbury's near me. I haven't got a Co-op near me. I've got an Aldi, which is a 2-minute walk from me. So I shop at Aldi. It makes sense. I'm not going to walk a mile and a half to go to Asda when there's an Aldi just around the corner. And obviously Aldi's great for when you're on a budget. So don't tell me, go shop there, you're doing this wrong, you're buying that wrong. Don't tell me that kind of stuff. If you give me recommendations, I really would appreciate it. Don't tell me what to fucking do though. I hate it. So to get a current idea of what my macros are, so you can kind of understand why I shop like this way. My current macros, I'm cutting. Current macros should be at the bottom of the screen somewhere. 200 grams of protein. I want to keep my protein high because when I'm in a calorie deficit, I don't want to be burning no muscle cells, and I don't want to lose tissue, muscle tissue. So the best way to do that is keep your protein high to prevent that kind of happening. Carbs, obviously carbs have been decreased quite a lot for me. I used to be on like 450 to 500 grams of carbs when I was bulking, but now I'm on 200 grams, and eventually I will plateau in weight. So decreasing the carbs is a thing what I've been doing. I'm currently on 200, and that's been working okay for me. And fat, obviously fat, I used to be at 60, and now I'm at 50 grams of fat. Just playing around with it really. Fats, I'm not really I'm not really sure on how my fats work at the moment, but 50 grams of fat has been working for me. That's my kind of macros. Now if you're bulking, you can kind of obviously increase the volume of like rice you use, pasta you use, that kind of stuff. And obviously if you're cutting, you can kind of work around my kind of macros and just experiment, because that's what I preach on this channel. Experimenting, finding what works best for you, because everyone is different. And you see all these like these big YouTubers tell you, try my diet plan and stuff like that. This is how I've done it. But you need to realise everyone's different, and it takes time to understand your actual body. One little tip I can give you, don't go food shopping when you're hungry, because you'll fuck up your diet and you don't want to do that. Let's go Aldi. Start from this side and work my way over. Obviously you should already know the best seasoning to use whilst being on a budget is the chicken stone meal seasoning. You can find that in I should really try some others, but I love that one. I just have to keep at it. So I use this pretty much on everything I use. So my turkey mince, my chicken, mainly those two things I use, and it's absolutely Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 50p, definitely recommend that. I got some chewing gum. I like to train some, when I train I like eating some chewing gum. I don't know why, I just like eating some gum. And also if you're dieting and you're really hungry, chewing gum is great to chew on because it kind of replaces like food and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend a little bit of chewing gum if you're starving, hungry. I've gone for some skim milk. I used to have full fat milk, then I went to semi-skim milk, and now I'm on skim milk. And as you can see, the fat content is much lower in the skim content compared to the semi-skim content. As you can see, there's 4.3 grams of fat in that one, and in the, oh god, a little bit of a run in here. There's 0.5 grams of fat. So obviously skim milk, especially when you're dieting, is important. It's a bit more watery, but so be it. Moving on to the broccoli. Now I'm not a huge vegetable fan. I've never been a huge vegetable fan, so I just eat what I like vegetable wise. I'm not really too bothered about getting my 5 fruit and veg in a day. I just eat what I like. Frozen broccoli. Now the reason I get frozen broccoli, a lot of you guys ask me what the difference is between fresh broccoli and frozen broccoli. Aldi is terrible for the freshness. A lot of the meat, chicken, turkey mince, you buy that kind of stuff, you open it and you leave it for a couple of days, it starts smelling a bit weird and you're like, oh hang on, I don't really want to eat that. So a lot of the time the freshness isn't the best in that. That's one thing I can critique about it. But I get frozen broccoli. The only difference between fresh broccoli and frozen broccoli is the colour. Fresh broccoli is more green than it is frozen. But like I said, frozen broccoli is cheaper, and it also comes in, I think, as a kilo. It's just more, I can get more of it over time instead of buying like 4 different fresh broccolis, if you know what I mean. And it tastes exactly the same as fresh broccoli, and yeah, it just lasts me longer, and it just stays, well, it's frozen. It's just, the freshness is a bit better on it. Well, not freshness, but you know what I mean. It goes, basically Aldi's a shit for freshness. That's what I should have said, fuck's sake. We got some tuna here. Tuna is a great is a cheap protein to buy if you ever are struggling with protein. I like tuna. Not a lot of people like tuna, but they only do it in brine. But obviously the macros are pretty good. And I think per oh god, I'll be here for ages. Yeah, per fucking tin is like 24 grams of protein, which is pretty good. So tuna is a great option for cheap protein. Bananas, obviously I use bananas with my smoothies. One thing you need to learn about George, I've said this before, is I cannot eat a banana. I cannot physically put a banana in my mouth and like deep fry it the fuck up. I cannot eat it. But you put it in a blender, shake it up and that, I can drink banana smoothies for days. So don't know why. I add that in my smoothies. I won't eat it just raw, but obviously bananas are good for pre-workout, post-workout. If you want to get that quick sugars into your system, definitely take a pre-workout. If you want to take a post-workout to replenish what you've lost, simple sugars are great to go into the body. So definitely recommend improvising some bananas into your diet. Great for cutting, great for bulking. And also as well with the bananas, buy them, don't buy them in the packaging, buy them fresh like this. Someone recommended that in the comment section to me. Really do appreciate that. It works out cheaper if you just buy it in like a bundle like that, and instead of buying it in the packaging. Got sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are great, great source of carbs. You can get a lot of it in, basically there's quite a lot of, how can I say it, there's like say 200 grams of rice is about like 100 grams of carbs, whereas 200 grams of sweet potato is like 40 grams carbs, so you can get more volume in for less carbs. So definitely recommend that, and definitely recommend it for fibre wise. Great source of fibre as well. I have it like with a bit of chicken, a bit of like broccoli as well, sweet potato, stuff like that. And if you haven't watched my meal prep video, I'll show you how you make a gorgeous sweet potato. Got some brown rice here, which I've started to boil. Brown rice is brilliant, obviously getting that fibre in again, and obviously you get more fucking volume and less carbs. For example, what white basmati rice does, so you can eat more of it and it just fills you up a little bit more. Got some microwave rice. A lot of you guys are going to hate me for the microwave rice, but I have microwave rice when I'm a little bit busy. Just shove it in the microwave for 2 minutes and you're good to go. Don't be afraid. It's not obviously the best way to have it, and not saving money, but this is just handy for me here and there. Got some microwave jacket potatoes, which shove in the microwave. Yeah, 5 minutes it says there. These are great. I think per jacket potato is 33 grams of carbs. Yeah, 33.8 grams of carbs per jacket. And I just have like a jacket potato. I just have a jacket potato with like chicken, a little bit of broccoli, that kind of stuff. If you're bulking, maybe have 2. But 1 is enough for me at the moment, and obviously 33 grams of carbs for a little jacket potato is pretty good. Obviously got my standard turkey mince. I love my turkey mince. I use the old chicken seasoning on it. Have that with rice. If you know, when I was bulking, I was a big fan of having turkey mince and rice. A lot of you guys don't like it, but like I said, 7% fat, so per 100 grams is 7 grams of fat, so it's pretty good. Protein's pretty high and it's pretty lean as well. Got some chicken breast, obviously standard 1 kg chicken breast. Now I'd recommend going to a butcher's and buying chicken in like a bundle. You can get in my local butcher's, you can get 5 kilos for 20 quid, which is absolutely amazing. And obviously it's not watered down, it's a fresh cut and they're pretty big size chicken breasts, so I'd definitely recommend that. But if you can go to a butcher's, then I'd recommend just buying a kilo of chicken. I got my eggs, obviously have eggs in the morning with my wraps. I've got some wraps here as well. Weird combination, I know, putting eggs in wraps, but it actually tastes really nice. I would definitely recommend it. I have 4 whole eggs. If you're dieting a bit less, have some egg whites with it. Just take out a few yolks and add more egg whites into it, and yeah, good to go. Good little combination. That definitely recommend it. And I also got some carrots. I'm a big fan of raw carrots. I love eating raw carrots. Obviously I peel it and I cut off the ends. Obviously I don't eat that shit, but I love eating raw carrots, and it's a good way of getting a bit of fibre into your diet as well. So do not neglect fibre. For me personally, get at least 20 to 25 grams of fibre in a day. I definitely recommend that. And that, guys, is pretty much it. I have obviously with my carrots, I have that with I have 1 meal where I have no carbs. Obviously there's a little bit of carbs in vegetables, but I don't track it as a pure source of carbs. And I have that with like turkey mince. I'll have that with a little bit of carrots and a little bit of broccoli, for example. Just a low carb meal for me. That is pretty much all I've got. Keep in mind, I have already got oats in here. I didn't need to buy oats. Obviously, gang, ketchup gang. I've got a few little bits and bobs which I don't use in here. And well, that, guys, is pretty much summed up. Hopefully this has helped you out. So hopefully that has helped you out a little bit, gave you a rough idea of what I'm currently eating and what you can kind of try out for yourself, implement into your own diet to make some gains. Whether you're cutting, bulking, this can work for anyone. That came to £22.80, which is pretty cheap for the amount you get, I'd say. Obviously Aldi's probably one of the best places to shop to be on a budget, so I'd definitely recommend, if you can get to an Aldi, definitely recommend shopping there. And yeah, like I said, for the volume of stuff you get is pretty good. And that's typically, this would last me around 5 to 7 days worth. Like I always say, it varies from person to person. You might run out of stuff quicker than what others do. You might run out of turkey mince before you run out of carrots, for example. So it varies from time to time. I'm always like topping up, basically. I never go for like a full shop. But hopefully it's helped you, and you can implement it into your own diet. Like I always say, if there's any questions, anything you want to know, comment down below. If there's anything you should recommend me trying or using, definitely recommend that down below. I really always appreciate those kind of suggestions as well. Let me know what you guys use as well for your cutting or bulking. I'm learning as well. It's a learning curve for me, just as much as I'm trying to like show you how I do it as well, because we're all in it together, all learning and that kind of stuff. And hopefully I haven't bored you, because that was quite long. And my mouth is dry as fuck, so I need a drink. That's my weekly shopping, bodybuilding wise. Hopefully it's helped you. Hopefully you can go smash your gains. Remember, keep on the grind. The grind's hard, especially your dieting. The grind is hard, but keep at it. The results will come. Do your cardio, do your diet, do the training, get your sleep in, and the results will show. 100% promise you. Thank you very much for watching. My name's George. Can we smash 150 likes? I really would appreciate that. And I'll see you guys very soon.